Hey guys, Czar here checking in with you. Hope all is well. We're on the open here on New York. Watching the Dow right now. I'm also, of course, watching the Three Sisters like I always do. 1 minute charts. NASDAQ, S&P, and the Dow. Dow acting very strongly here out of the open. Mind you, the S&P is as well. But we have a divergence between the NASDAQ, which is going down, and the Dow and the S&P, which are going up, to put it in very simplistic terms. And that's what we're dealing with here, and so I'm going to watch this very closely. I'm just going to send this to my group while we're here. And the Three Sisters. All right, let's take a look at this market, shall we? $9.37, 1 minute chart on the right-hand side. Watching. Mixed bag now, of course. You can see this, right? Dow now, NASDAQ now rallying on these last two candles, as is the case with S&P, but the Dow is actually not. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I have no 30-minute reason to sell here yet. But I will watch the Three Sisters, because sometimes I will do it without a 30-minute reason if I have Three Sisters reason to fade a move like this on the open. S&P, let's take a look at the structure. Big, strong move up into a fresh zone here on the 30-minute. In the NASDAQ, faltering now. I'm going to revise my zone right here on the 30, you see that? To include that body before the open and the body after the open of the NASDAQ here on the 30-minute chart. Now watching the one. Back to the sisters, rallying, and faltering on the Dow. It's not giving me a consistent story. I'm going to put you on mute for now, and I'll bring you back as things develop here. I'll pause for now. All right, guys, we're back. Hit this nice pullback now, a nice orderly, sort of a micro zigzag, if you will. Looking to buy here, guys. Buying, not quite yet. This is the 1 minute chart. Let's go to the 2 minute for a moment. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a 2 minute confirmation on this, because it's a bit whippy right now, as you would expect on the open. I'm going to stay with the 2 minute. I will show you the sisters grid. Almost new highs now on the, basically new highs on the NASDAQ and the S&P. This nice faltering move here on the Dow. Consistent though with a pullback on the impulse wave up. Here we go, guys. 1 1/4. Let me check the, yeah, right now, guys, buying right now at the market. Buying at the market. I'm in. I'm going to show you where I'm in. 75. No, let me double check that. Oh, sorry guys. Just right here, body right there. A little bit later than I wanted to on my own platform, but that's where I am. Risking 30 points for now and targeting 35 points. It's the 1 minute chart, by the way, guys. This is a trend continuation trade. $30.06. All right, now patience. Trend continuation. It is 9:44. I entered this one at 9:42, which is 12 minutes into the session. I have a fairly strict rule that I don't trade in the first 10 minutes. I I just normally stick with that unless I have a very compelling setup, and I'll trade within that 10-minute window, but normally not. So now I'm waiting. I'm actually not getting a whole lot of cooperation from the three sisters. These two, NASDAQ and the S&P, of course, are now rounding over, looking like they want to head down. The good news is, for now, both of them have positive, all three have positive moving average configurations, the 9 above the 21 and rising EMAs. But this is only a 1-minute chart, right? So we're going to monitor this very closely, or I am. I may have to start this day with a loss, and that's okay. Patience. Trend continuation. We have a very bullish daily candle, right? So multiple time frame analysis here, starting with a big picture, top down, bullish daily, breaking yesterday's highs, bullish 30, breaking 30-minute zone, and then wicking down, pulling back, and this pullback you see here, this wick is this move here, and then a pulling back to the 21 EMA. It's irrelevant what the EMA is to a large extent. I just like to use a 21 and a 9, but you can use whatever you like. And then the first sign of strength after a white candle, and looking to continue higher here. We'll see that'll play out. It's flipping a coin, calling heads. Sometimes that wins, sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. When you have most of these pieces in your favor, you will have a high win rate. At least my experience is a very high win rate if insisting upon all these pieces and many more. Congruency between the three sisters, clean traffic to the left, the right time of day, like on the open, for instance, where there's actually volume and volatility, various other elements. But this type of thing will have a low loss rate, I should say. I'll take break-evens fairly often, but the majority will be winners, and that's kind of the name of the game here. Now, the reality is, if you have the right risk and risk-return equation, you can have a lower than 50% win rate and still make money and be very profitable. Some of my swing trading models will have as little as a 40% win rate, but are very profitable because of the way they play out. All right, watching now. Put you on pause for now. Help you avoid the sideways grind. I'll bring you back. New high for the move. But really struggling here. Three sisters not being helped at all by the NASDAQ or the S&P. The only thing positive about the NASDAQ is that we're now tapping into a VWAP, which can often add or sometimes act as support here. We'll see if that does. Tapping the 21 EMA with a positive moving average configuration on the ES, and potentially looking for this thing to move a little bit higher. We'll see. It's trying. This is really the only one I'm really concerned about, since that's the one that I'm long. Put you on pause. did tap another new high, but now rejecting again. So it's very, very sloppy here this morning. So again, this is a 1 minute chart on the right hand side. I'm going to move to a 2 just to clean things up a little bit here. We'll watch this from a 2. Let's try a 3, see how that looks. Yeah, I'm going to stay with a 3. Nice and clean. Unfortunately, changing time frames, chart frames, doesn't raise your win rate at all, but can give you a cleaner view. Not loving this action from NASDAQ and the S&P. If we break support here on S&P, we're likely going lower on everything. Likely only, no certainties, of course. Nothing certain in trading. Sorry for all the movement, guys. I just need to focus in on the markers and what's happening here. Patience. Looking for 35 points here. Stop the break even now, guys. Stop the break even. Patiently waiting. I'm going to put this marker back down here, but I am at break even. It just looks nicer like this. My actual platform is at break even on this trade. So if we drop back to here, I'm going to put on a 1 minute so you can actually see. There you go. So if it taps back into here, patience. New high for the move. Stop is at break even. Looking for 35 points. One more big push will do it. Got this cleanish candle here, which is helpful. It's constructive. I'm going to show you the three sisters. Now cooperation again from the VWAP there, finding support. We sort of broke and closed, but not really on that little structure area that I was looking at. And so it was important to be looking at those areas. I may have closed early as a result of that structural break. One more push here. One more push for 35 points. And we're done. Thanks for being with me, guys. Have an amazing day. First trade of the day. Nice 35-point win. Long Dow. A trend continuation trade. Bullish daily, bullish 30, bullish 3, and 1 and 2, of course, as well. Thank you for clicking the like button, guys. I really appreciate your support. Say hi in the comments. Wouldn't mind meeting you, at least digitally. And wishing you a great week or rest of the week and a great day. Take care.